So how is the HDR on Left Alive video game? Well, it's not that bad, but you gotta remember something. The resolution here, it's not a native 4K. What you're looking at here is probably a checkerboard. Most likely I'll go on a limb. I'll probably say 1440p upscaled to 4K with HDR. That's what I'm guessing here. I don't know for a fact. But it looks, actually, it's not that bad. You know what I mean? I know I've been bashing this game, but once you understand how to play this game, once you understand the strategy behind it, it becomes like a more enjoyable experience. The HDR, it's nice. It has a decent tone mapping. It's not the greatest, but there's only so much you can do with the HDR. There's only so much you can do when you have graphics looking like this. These are not like new generation graphics, so you can't expect this to be like Division 2 type of graphics. It's like I'm trying to figure out like what's the best way to compare this to. Would be like a PlayStation 3 game, like a PlayStation 3 game. It really has the PlayStation 3 game graphics, and that's what it really looks like. So the HDR is decent. It's not bad. It looks nice, but does the 4K makes any difference here? Like when you switch to 4K, honestly, I didn't notice any kind of sharpness in detail. Okay, that's probably because this is a checkerboard. If this was a native 4K, then I think we would get a much better, sharper image here. But they're using a lot of blur effect here. There's a lot of blur effect here to cover some of the stuff. Like I said, it looks nice, but nothing that's gonna blow your socks off. It's a decent HDR and a decent 4K. You do have different options, like you do have an option to run with a performance 1080p 60 FPS, and then you got the 4K checkerboard 4K, probably 1440p, I'm guessing, with HDR, with like roughly 30 FPS here. So again, but look, I'll give them a credit for at least putting it there. It at least has HDR, at least has some kind of a 4K on there, so it's still 4K HDR. So I'll give them that. They could have just made this game 1080p without HDR, without any kind of 4K implementation. But at least they put some 4K and HDR here, so it's not all that bad. Okay, so there you have it. Just a short little video I wanted to do on the Left Alive. I'll talk more about this game. Maybe there's some redemption to this game. Maybe we can save this game. I think if I show you how to play this game properly, I think you will understand, hey, this game does have multiple choices, multiple endings, multiple ways of you can play it. You really have to act quick on how you make your decisions, because those decisions that you make could end up changing the plot in the game. So it does have some replay value there. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a good one.